here. I finally reached it. The Z06. The C8's highest trim was 670 horsepower and a 0-60 at 2.6 seconds, which is pretty fast. And look at that interior. Amazing. Now this one's a little bit more compact. Wow. Now this is amazing. You guys don't understand how hard it was to finally sit in this thing compared to the E-Ray. The E-Ray was simple because like not that many people went to it, but with the other one, it was a little bit more difficult. As you see, we got a carbon fiber interior, Bose speakers, performance series. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. As you see, we got paddle shifters like that one over there. But overall, pretty interesting. Over here we have what seems to be a 1913 Layat Helica. It is a replica model, and it was built in the year 1913. Pretty cool and interesting. Such a small engine can power such a vehicle. It's like I'm looking at a piece of history. You can see the gearbox in there, which is pretty cool. And doesn't like the steering wheel kind of look like a hose? Pretty cool. And look at it, it's like its own bicycle tire. And like that's obviously one of the cooler things about older vehicles is in general it's seeing like how they kind of had to use like what they could to really get it going. That's the one thing I like about machinery. But just when I thought I'd seen it all, this is the first time in person. I've seen a lot of cars. I've seen Sennas, I've seen P1s, but I've never seen a convertible SRT Challenger. It's the first time I've seen one of these in person, which is pretty cool because it's like, it's rare within itself. You see it has the bumper guards on. Some people like to keep it on. It's pretty interesting. But overall, it's just like the usual car, but the top is chopped. And I may offer a little bit more power because I'm pretty sure this is the last call, 2024, before they switch to the more, you guys know. But yeah. Speaking of loud though, we have ourselves what looks to seem like a maybe 1990s, 1994 NASCAR. And honestly, NASCARs are a lot smaller in person than they seem. Like, they're actually pretty small, but they seem pretty big. And these cars, they were like, what, 2-3 tons? So they weigh a lot, and they reach 200. And they're super good for, like, you know, their age and stuff. Not to mention how they're designed and built. You know, they got 5 lugs compared to F1, which has 1. And they're still able to get a pretty fast time. But look at that fuel. You could tell it's been used. Like, you can see, like, I wouldn't say that's definitely not rust, but you can see it's been used. Like, got scratches on it. Over here we got 2024 Mustang. Let's see if the door opens. It does. And it's in manual. You see that? It's in manual and it smells very new, like a new shoe. It legitimately smells like a new shoe that you get in like Foot Locker. Ooh, the dark horse living up to its name of being a dark horse. Very clean. Over here we have a Shelby. Look at this. Oh my, yo. This I'm pretty sure a Shelby for this one right over here. And wow, look at that exhaust. I never actually paid attention to that. But look at the shocks on this thing. Pretty cool and interesting design. Oh, and this is the Baja. So this is the Shelby Super Baja, which is pretty cool. So we'll call this the SB F-150. My bad, sorry about this. I'm not even sure if this door is open. Oh my, this is a Shelby, by the way. This is the Super Snake. One of the rarer versions of a Shelby. Like, oh my, yo, look at the gauge. This is a Super Snake, and no legs for the passengers. But dude, the Super Snakes is like one of the more rarer versions of Ford Mustang in general. And honestly, one of my favorites because it's more cheaper. Just to let you in on a secret, you can find it for cheaper, and it makes just about the same amount of horsepower. So you might want to go snag one up while they're still rare. But be careful. You could make the prices go up. So, pretty cool, pretty cool. Over here, we have ourselves the Toyota GR Supra. You already know what we got. We got the wing on it too. Michelin tires compared to Pirelli, like every other company. And as you see, we have ourselves how much? Okay, not bad fuel economy, but how much horsepower? That's what we're looking at. 45K, not bad. You already know the dealership is going to mark the mess out of that up. But we're looking for horsepower, and 382 horsepower. Not bad, not bad. Almost 400 horsepower. Look at that interior. It's sitting really, really low. Like, I feel like ooh wee. Like, it is really low. And I like the fact that it's really low. And we got paddle shifters. This one's not a manual though, but it doesn't matter when you got a cool sports car like this, or just a cool sports car in general. Over here, we have a Volkswagen Beetle. I'm pretty sure that's a cabriolet. Same with the Chevrolet Camaro 327. Looks like it's been pretty clean for the most part. Of course, it's seen some days, but that's good. That means it was driven. And we have this. That's crazy. A full-on Z27. I'm pretty sure I said that wrong, right? Z27. Yeah, I definitely said that wrong. I butchered that. Z06. But yeah, this is Z06. Then we have this. Pretty cool, you know, we got some pretty cool cars going on. We got a Trans Am, you know, a good old classic, well respected. Over there is Stingray. But then we have the Batmobile. And I saw this thing fire before. But this is as close as I'm probably getting to the Michael Keaton 1989 Batmobile. You guys heard that right. Yes, those things actually spit. Now, I'm not sure about actual bullets, but they spit fire and they make a lot of noise. It is very loud. I do have a video of it. But it's just an amazing vehicle. Like, pretty cool overall. I like the design. And you see a fire extinguisher in there, which means this boy can get serious. Got some thick wheels on the back. Pretty cool. And then, of course, we got Batman. Say what's up, Batman. I'm Batman. He doesn't really speak much. He just says he's Batman and beat people up, but pretty cool. Over here, we have a Bronco. I love the color scheme of the white and blue. It's like a babyish blue. Pretty solid color scheme. Is it open? It is open. And it is nice. And it smells really good for some odd reason, but really nice. I haven't sat in any of the cars, but a little bit of a time crunch. Pretty cool. You got the handle grip too. Ooh, feels pretty good. Steering wheel does too. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Solid car overall. I should give me a Bronco. If I know how to close a door. But just when I thought I'd seen it all. This is the first time in person. I've seen a lot of cars. I've seen Sennas, I've seen P1s, but I've never seen a convertible SRT Challenger. It's the first time I've seen one of these in person, which is pretty cool because it's like, it's rare within itself. You see it has the bumper guards on. Some people like to keep it on. It's pretty interesting, but overall it's just like the usual car, but top is top. And I may offer a little bit more power because I'm pretty sure this is the last call, 2024, before they switch to the more, you guys know. But yeah. Here we have probably one of the best car brands to date, Nissan. Look at this. I like the livery on it, not to mention just the overall design. This is my first time seeing like a newer, fully spec'd out off-road Nissan, which is pretty cool. Pretty interesting indeed. Over here, look at this Bronco. A very, very nice Bronco. Now this one's more like off-roading, and I'm pretty sure this is a V6, but it's a nice design V6. Now me personally, if I had a Bronco like this, I would definitely like to redesign the tubing. Not that it's crazy, but to make it look more, you know, attention grabbing. But not just attention grabbing, but also performance, just so you guys know. But look at those big old wheels and big old shocks in the back. Now this is something else. Can I open this? Wow, Ford really said you can open their car doors like it's nothing. The other company, and it has paddle shifters, but other companies, they were like, nah, the door is locked. But Ford was like, yep, you got this. I've never seen a TRD Sport look like this one. This one might be a sleeper or something. Something don't look right. Why is it so low to the ground though? Something don't look right. Why so low to the ground though? I think this might be a sleeper on our hands. This might be a sleeper SUV, not gonna lie. I feel like this thing might be mean if you get to modifying it. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Over here we have the GR86, which is the more, you know, cheaper option. Pretty cool. I'm pretty sure it still has the same flat 4, which is pretty cool. And this one's making, it's making around, actually doesn't say, oh, 228 horsepower. There we go. And as you see, it starts at 28,000. But as you see, it can just go up at least a little bit to basically be 30K. Either way, still a pretty cool car. Can't believe I passed by this magnificent car. Over here we have the Toyota Crown, which is like a solid, better Toyota Corolla or even Camry. And it's like a luxury version, essentially. It comes with a bunch of luxuries that you don't get in your average Camry and stuff like that. Now, usually this car is limited to Japan, where you can usually find it, but this version's in the States, as we see here. We got a nice solid interior with nice fabric. It might be super comfortable. It smells like a weird type of, it just smells weird, honestly. It smells like sauce, but pretty cool, pretty cool. Bro, yo, this looks crazy. Got the Viper squad here again. They're always here, but they always know how to represent. Vipers, one of the coolest cars that just don't exist no more. But I'd rather it probably not exist than for it to be butchered up and, you know, made into something it's not. So let's just keep the Vipers where they are, shall we? Although a new one would be great, cool and all that, I'm pretty sure we can respect the fact that this car lived up to what it lived and did pretty well. Viper respect, that's what I like. Right here we have a 2003 BMW Z8. Yep, that's right, a BMW Z8. Yes, I know that car is older than me. And yo, this car is rare. It's all aluminum body as well.
BMW Z4.
Amazing.
Remember the James Bond film?